Nathan Yelland here from Red Ed Equipment. We received our first Pioneer the other day, and we're going to do a little bit of a walk around, show you some of the cool new features of our brand new flagship truck. This is a 2026 Pioneer. It is going to be a little bit longer than what our previous trucks were. It's going to be 125 inches from bumper to back of sleeper. When you get a 44 inch, you add a little bit more length on there as well. This particular truck is in Alpine White or Snow White. Lots of extra grill, make it so it looks beefy, and lots of extra cooling capacity. So we got scoops in here, bug screen here, grill protection here. You've got scoops in the hood as well. Now this is meant to be a heavy haul truck, so up to 180,000 pounds. Really its working area is in that 140, and so it needs lots of cooling capacity, and these scoops will help with that. You've got your tow hook covers down here, so if you get yourself into any trouble, they're easy access. They snap right back on. You've got heated hood mirrors for extra visibility. LED lights on it now, upgraded. They're also heated, so you don't get buildup of snow and sleet in the winter. Sloped hood to make it so you get more aerodynamics. Also sloped window, one-piece window to make it so that it has that flow of air over it, and then into the integral sleeper. The construction of the Pioneer is now 9 inches wider than our legacy product. So our Pinnacle and our Anthem, this unit's going to have 9 more inches of width, so you have more driver room, more just comfort in it. It is made with a galvanized steel frame or cab construction, so cab and sleeper are all one piece of steel, making it so that it's more durable, longer lasting, and safer. We've got on this particular unit the aerodynamic fairings. You can also remove these to make it so that they have just the polished tanks. These ones are nice and easy to get at your battery box. Good clips. Nice and durable. You have your air tanks underneath as well. Little bit of difference on these ones is that because they are running a 24-volt system, when you are boosting them in the winter, you end up charging it, not actually boosting it. So a little different process of boosting your truck in the winter. This is the DEF tank. It's integrated into the fuel tank. So it's all one piece, makes it so that you don't have additional pieces, but it is a split tank. They're integrated in together, making it so that it's a little bit easier and more compact. This one we got lots of space on, but lots of trucks you want to be able to shorten it up. Back side of the sleeper here, you can see the whole width, makes it so you've got lots of sleeper comfort, but you have things like this for the heavy haul where you can hang your airlines. You also have the stowaway for your airlines that come on all of our trucks. Lots of deck space. Now this is intended for a heavy haul truck, so you're going to end up with your headache rack here. You're going to end up probably with some step boxes, and this can come off, be moved back. You can adjust this and move it back so that you've got lots of deck room for whatever application you actually put this unit into. When we move back to the suspension system, this particular unit has the Mack 46,000 pound rear axles. So it is a Mack axle along with the Mack M Ride suspension. This is a new suspension system for us. We've got 8 airbags. What it's meant to do, we have a bag here, a bag here, a bag here, and a bag here. It's meant to make it so that you have the smoothest ride in the industry, more stability, so when you have a heavy load, you've got lots of wind, you've got lots of sway. This is meant to keep you more stable and keep that ride smoother going down the road, even though you've got lots of weight on it. Integrated lights into the back as well. We can get pretty much any tread that you want on the drives. These ones in particular, we went with the ELAs. We have customers that are saying they're getting 400,000 kilometers out of these tires. As we move along to the passenger side of the truck, a little bit smaller fuel tank on this side, a 75 gallon, where that one's 100 gallon. So 175 gallons altogether. So pretty good amount of fuel capacity in this truck. You open up the sleeper, you have access all the way through for storage and keeping those dirty things out of the actual sleeper itself. Behind the steps, it has the SCR system in it, but it's went from the one box solution to a linear solution, meaning that everything is stacked on it front to back. What this has done for us is allowed us to have each of the sections removable and more serviceable. It allows for easier service, less money to do the servicing on it, and ultimately less downtime. It also allows us to add on to that system in the future to make it so that we will be able to be EPA 27 compliant, but currently this is running on an EPA 24 system. So nothing really changed from our current configuration in terms of how it works, just in a different package. Coming back up to the front of the truck again, ultimately highlighting the scoops, creating air going into the engine compartment, into those steering components. The intake with the badge, the Pioneer. One little note, we've made it so the Bulldog is a little bit more recessed, creating for better aerodynamics. So you'll notice Jay is easily opening that hood. Very little effort to get it up. Makes it so that your drivers aren't struggling to be able to get in and check all the things that they need to check. Mack is known for their frame rails that are wide out. So instead of making it so that our hoods are longer, we're making them wider, making it so that it's easier to get into the truck and service it. So that airflow coming through the hood is coming in here and making it so you're cooling your componentry underneath the hood. You've got your latches under the hood as well. Everything's nice and clean, very easy to service. As you can see, going underneath the hood, there's a lot of room, making it easy for the mechanics to be able to service this truck. And just another look at what's happening under the hood here too. Very clean, lots of room to be able to service this truck. The real reason for going the extra length on this unit is the aerodynamics. A little bit longer makes it so that we can make it so it's a softer, smoother slope, creating that airflow over and above the truck. Step into the cab. You'll notice that always in the past our 44-inch sleepers were a flat top. Now I'm 6'2" and I can stand up in this sleeper, be very comfortable, got lots of room. So it takes our 44-inch and makes it feel significantly bigger. We also have this upper storage. Really, it's just meant for upper storage. It's not meant for somebody to sleep up there, but gives a lot of extra space for you guys to be able to store whatever's needed when you're on the road. That, along with the underbunk area, it makes it so that a 44-inch goes from being a, just a truck that you can sleep in to one that you could actually spend a night in, have a little bit extra of your gear, and make it so that it's a lot more usable. This particular truck on the rear wall has the basic panel. This is pretty simple. You have your lights, your upper lights, your foot lights. You can turn your music on, you can turn the volume up, and you can lock the doors. You can also have a panic alarm so that if you're a driver, if you ever anything's happening and they need to put on that panic, they can do so. Also got 12-volt storage, and you have a couple of the USB-C plugins and a couple of coat hooks at the back as well. This model does not have windows, but it does have vents so that you can get fresh air when needed on a hot day. These particular seats are the cloth and vinyl. The black with black, really nice look. Also, you have the premium trim on this. So you see some silver, you see the Pioneer in silver. Makes it so that it's quite a nice looking dash. Very, very durable looking. Wireless charging down here. Got lots of room for your notepads for your drinks. This is meant for a larger iPad or your ELD to slide into. Something that was carried over from our previous generation trucks was the dash. It's got the rubber pad on it, and it had a lot of people really liked the chargers that were up here. So it got extra panels here to be able to make it so that you've got a place for your charging items. On this side, we've also got a pre-mount for your ELDs. So many trucks in the industry end up getting holes drilled through here, drilled through here, and here, so the guys can mount things to their dash. This is now a plate that you can unbolt. You can fasten your hardware on the other side and put your ELD or your computer or whatever you need on that side.